Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazzeem bin Abdul Rauf. Today I'm going to answer the question 2C and briefly explain how to control LED using IR sensor. This is my code that I am using. I'm going to simulate the circuit using online website Tinkercad.com. I will start the component I use here, which is IR sensor, IR remote, resistor, which is 220 ohm, LED, I'm using green LED, breadboard, then Arduino. Okay, uh, this is the circuit connection for this design, and let's connect the circuit. First, as you can see here, this is green LED, this is anode leg, this is cathode leg. Okay, first we need to connect anode of the LED, connect to the pin 2 on the Arduino board. Okay, this one go to this one. Second, for the leg cathode of LED are connected to with 220 ohm resistor, and which is further to the connect to the ground of the breadboard. Okay, and then this is three sensor. This is a IR sensor. They have three terminal. One is a out, ground, and power. Okay, for ground in the middle of the ground of the IR sensor is connected to the ground of Arduino. This one go to this one. Okay, so for the power, the third terminal will connect to the positive power supply of Arduino board. They go to this one. Okay, for the output, the first terminal, the sensor will connect to the pin 12 of the Arduino board. Okay, and then for the ground pin of the Arduino board will connect to the ground of the breadboard, which is here. Okay, this is the basic connection that I have done, and now we move on to the code that I have written here. Okay, so I will copy and paste in here, and then for the first line I put the command line include hashtag include IR remote. Okay, for the IR remote, which is with help to send and receive the infrared signal. Okay, and then for the text, int IR receive equal to the 12 and int green pin equal to the 2. This is IR receiver pin. This will be the variable that I assign on the my board 12 to receive the input. Okay, now for the IR receive, this command will enable us to receive infrared signal from the IR sensor. This is the keyword that I'm using for the reading input for IR receive. Okay, this one for the decode underscore result. This command line will allow us to decode the input received, and this step will allow me to decode the result and input that I received from the pin 12. Okay, now we're going to inside to the setup function. For the setup function, okay, first void setup and serial begin at 9600, which is start the serial communication. Okay, for this one, okay, Okay, ni dulu. This command will the serial communication and display message on the screen. So as you can see here, I'm using a serial monitor to see the output. Okay, I will clear this one first, and later I will show you. Clear. Okay, where is that? Okay, already clear. So this one I will show you later. Okay. For the IR receive. Okay, this one. This one for the start for the receiver. This command will allow the IR sensor to receive input for the IR remote. Okay, and to start the receiver from the input remote. Okay, for the pin mode 2, which is pin mode 2, for the output, I will set as the digital pin or output. Okay, this one I will set as a digital pin as an output. For this is the command line. Okay, command line that use and name 2 as the output pin. Okay, we need to close here, and then we go to the void loop. Okay, for the void loop, if you can see this one to decode the infrared input, and then this is the command line, and this is the switch case to use the select remote control button. For this one, if the IR center can decode the input signal, we can enter into the switch case statement to control the LED using the remote. Okay, the decode will be variable that I have assigned to the value. Okay, for this one, I will show the demonstration, which is I'm going to do the simulation to better understanding. Okay, first I will start the simulation. Okay, and then I open the serial monitor. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, as you can see here, when I press one button, it will be blink, and then if I press button number 2, it will be off. As you can see, high and low. Okay, if I press 1, it will be blink. I press 2, it will be off. This is what we're going to do. And if you notice here on the serial monitor, this number appear. It's the same number. I press 1. Okay, this is the number. I press 2. This is the number. 1 off, 1 off, 1 off. Okay, so the thing that we need to do is we have to check the serial. Okay, this one is the serial that appear, and then now we know the value of the button that we are going to use to operate the LED. Okay, so we have this one is command for the I will stop this one is the command for the resume, which is we have to resume the function for the reading the next number that are going to be input for IR sensor, and this will help in receive the next value from the remote. So basically this line a command is used to receive the next input from another button if you press. Okay, actually we can use many button in here. For this project I use one LED and two button to control the LED using remote. Okay, and then last one I will close, and I have give the delay 10 nanosecond, and this is the end of the simulation, and this is basically how the circuit work. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.